PALS's mission is to help with the issue of animal homelessness, and one of the most personal ways that people come into contact with this problem is finding a homeless animal themselves. This video will guide you through what to do if you find a stray cat or dog, and some of the different situations that can arise from this. First of all, when you see a strange animal, try to determine what condition they are in. Does he look sick or injured? Is he acting aggressively or skittish? If you don't think that you'll be able to capture and move the animal safely, that's safely for you and the animal, call animal control or the police department. And if possible, stay to watch the animal to make sure that it doesn't wander off. Be aware that the animal could be feral. A feral cat specifically is a cat that probably lives in a colony outside. Feral cats will actually be better off if you leave them where they are, because they are already adapted to life in the wild and will probably not have a happy life if you try to take them into an indoor setting. If you see a cat with the tip of its ear cut off like this, that means that it has been part of a Trap, Neuter, Return, or TNR program. That means that this cat is feral and lives in a colony, and the animal was captured, neutered, and released to stop the spreading of wild feral animals. This animal isn't the kind that you need to worry about capturing or taking to the vet. In the same vein, if a cat is very friendly and healthy looking, it might even be an outdoor cat that lives in your neighborhood or nearby. If you're concerned about it, it won't hurt to take the cat in and ask your neighbors. If you don't think that the animal is either of those two things, then as long as you think you can safely approach it, there are things that you can do to try to get the animal to come to you or to get into your car. Speak to the animal softly. Be very gentle in your movements. Don't make sudden movements or act like you're going to try to grab them. You can use food to let them start to trust you. If an animal has been out in the wild for a long time, then they're probably going to be pretty hungry. You can use food to lead them into your car, or a leash that you make, or anything else that you can think of, as long as it's going to be safe for both you and the animal. Now that you have the animal, you can examine it, keeping safety in mind. First, look for a collar or tags. Your first priority should be finding the family of the animal, if she has one. If the animal has a tag, call the number right away. If not, take her to the vet to have her scanned for a microchip. The vet can also check on the health of the animal, which is important. If the animal has neither a collar or chip, your next step is to search yourself. You can post information about the pet online and look at listings of lost pets. Ask around where you found the animal and post flyers. You can also call shelters and animal control to see if they have gotten reports of missing animals that match yours. If, after all of this, no owner comes forward, then you have two choices: rehome the animal or keep him. If you want to rehome, consider taking the animal to a trusted no-kill shelter. You can also try to find the animal a home by yourself. If you choose the latter, make sure that you do your research to make sure that he's going to be going to a good home that he'll be happy at and safe at. If you want to keep the animal yourself, it's very important that you make sure that you're ready for the commitment. It helps if you already have an animal of this kind, but if you don't, then you really need to research the needs of the animal to make sure that he will be happy and healthy living with you. If, after the research, you come to the conclusion that the animal would be better off in another house, there is no shame in deciding to rehome, because what you're doing is you're giving the animal a better chance at a happy life. I hope that this video has been educational and informational, and I hope that if you ever find a homeless animal, then you could use some of this information to help you.